私には死生観がありません。I don't hold the concept of life and death. これまで私は長寿を願ったことはありませんでした。Till now, I have never wished to live a long life. 死を意識して生きたこともありません。淡々と生きてきました。I have never thought of the death. I just focused on living a life. 今でも死ぬ時はこうしよう。死ぬまでにこういうことをしておきたい。など何一つ考えていません。Even now, I don't think about how I want to die or what I want to do before I die. I never thought of such a thing. いつ死んでもいい。そう思ったこともありません。Also, I never think and I never thought that I can die anytime. 何も一切思っていません。I don't think of anything about death. So, this is the introduction of the book called What I Learned When I Became 103 Years Old by Japanese artist Toko Shinoda. She has been a celebrated international artist born in 1913 and passed away in 2021 at the age of 108. So this book she wrote at the age of 103 and this one 105. So as you can imagine, this is really a treasure of life lesson from Toko Shinoda, and I like to share 3 life lessons that I learned from her. So, number 1 is to know yourself and to be brave enough to be yourself. So, it is very easy to say to know yourself. It is very easy to say to know yourself or to know myself. Do I know myself? Can I trust myself? Can I be brave to be who I really am? So this is a kind of lifelong challenge we all go through. Because when we are a child, we are bombarded with so many informations and also the upbringing from the society, family, the culture, school. So we learn what in general supposed to be good, how we live. For example, we are told, structured lifestyle is good. Of course, the discipline is good and the structure is also good. And it works for some people, but as we get older, when we reach the age of adult and to be independent, and also when we have our own professions, sometimes this structured lifestyle does not work. Toku-san said, I understand to live a life with a structured schedule could be good, but I'm not able to do that. Sometimes as a creator, I get inspired and I start painting in the evening. And sometimes when I notice it was in the morning. And of course, because of her age, and there are also more room and more space that she can actually allow herself. But it's also applied to us. We cannot force ourselves to something that we don't like and we don't feel comfortable. But also, we cannot actually just be free and just do whatever we want. But so what I learned is really to know ourselves and to trust our feeling and to be brave to accommodate that. So, of course, for example, I like the freedom, but I cannot have this free, unstructured day every day. But time to time, I allow myself to have no structure and to just no appointment and to spend the day as I like. And then I feel more balanced. I can also allow myself and I can also give a day of freedom. So then I can also serve better to others and I can be happier. So, number 2, emptiness. In my other talk, I have also talked about the importance of space in between and ku, the emptiness, which is also related from Buddhism philosophy. And she also expressed the importance of this emptiness. We can also enjoy the abundance of emptiness, the space in her artworks. But what she meant is that the time that she spent doing nothing. For example, at her age, she has luxury that she can spend 2 months in Mount Fuji in her mountain villa. And she mentioned that she does nothing. And this is the time she recharges. Every year, 2 months doing nothing. Although she is a very, very productive artist. And it is amazing how much she has produced, even at the end of hundreds, 3, 105, she has been still working. But this empty moment really recharged her. So we cannot, most of us, I can't have 2 months doing nothing. But I also learn and I also experience in my life the importance of this empty moment where we can tune into ourselves, our higher self. So these days with modern technologies, we are also bombarded with alerts, messages, and many stimuli from outside. So even just a few minutes a day, or even if we can afford 1 hour per week doing nothing. And the more this moment can also enhance our productivity. So to rest our mind, our heart, and our body. And we can activate more ability to feel and also to listen to our intuition. So especially when we are stuck or when we have some issues, we keep thinking about it. And sometimes we cannot find a solution. And this time, not only just doing nothing, to create a space in our mind and in our heart. This is a kind of discipline to create spaciousness, emptiness. But this is one of the secrets in life, to feel peace and also to be productive and joyful. And number 3. So number 3 is our own standard of happiness. This is also a bit related to the number 1, knowing ourselves. So like in Japan, we have this saying in the life philosophy, hara 8分目, eat 80% full. I also talked in my other videos. So not totally eat until we are completely full, but when we have like 80%, we say, this is okay, and then to stop. So I'm not hungry and I'm not totally full, because when we eat totally full, we can't move. And also it becomes burden on our body to digest. So 80% is also one of the secrets of our life, to live healthy, long life. But not only eating, but what she says is that anything around us, we say, okay, now I have 80%, this is good for me. And we live also, especially in the Western world, we are considered to be good, to have a goal and to achieve. But to set the goal, we can also make it realistic. And then step by step, you can go up. But from the beginning, if you set higher goal to achieve, and if this is not your own standard, something unachievable, we cannot go higher. But if we have our own standard of step by step to go back, then it can be possible. So it's like, you cannot eat one big meal in one time, but you can also eat little by little. So to know our standard of happiness, to standard of our completeness, and that is one of the secret to feel and to live comfortably every day. So there are more things that I would like to tell you, but today I stop here. And if you have any comments, please share below. Also, please comment. Please let me know if you like this type of talk about sharing some of the book I like. Thank you for watching, and I see you next time.